Hey Seiji, this is Kenneth, obviously, and yeah, my apologies for sending this late. I've just been picking up double shifts and working on my freelance projects, which I sold, by the way. Yay. Anyways, I decided to talk about the graphic authorship article by Michael Rock. Basically, he's addressing the argument if graphic design should include authorship, and I can relate to this argument because it applies to dancing as well as any other art form or craft. People are always gonna accuse someone of you know copying an idea or copying this and that with in dancing. Worldwide, people are on the internet. You see people accusing other people of biting or sorry copying someone else's move or someone else's how they dance or this and that, and I feel like those accusations are kind of ridiculous because you know for me I think it's how you execute that idea and how you put yourself into that concept that makes it that makes it yours, not the actual move. And I feel that applies to design, where anyone can put place a box in Illustrator, but it's really how you make that box, what you do to that box, and how you put yourself into that box. Sorry, it's a bad metaphor, but it's it's uh it's what you do. It's how you do it. It's not what it is. And in graphic design, I feel like placing authorship on ideas and concepts is kind of ridiculous because it's almost impossible to give someone credit for something, for an idea, because that idea might have most likely have had been done before, especially now in this day and age. um, Unless it's a groundbreaking idea or something you know that changes the whole game. But other than that, I think individualistic pieces of work, authorship can be applied to that kind of stuff, because it's someone else's work. It's their work, and they deserve credit for it. But as for placing authorships on certain ideas and concepts in design, I don't think that's. I mean, ideas and concepts are supposed to be shared. They're supposed to, there's a community, and I feel like, someone taking credit for a certain idea is, it's not, it's not, well, sorry, it's, people should be generous with ideas because it helps other people grow. And, it's, does thinking about who really made that, is that the most important thing, or is it really the idea or the concept that's the most important thing? So, he, on the other hand, authorship might make graphic design, a more prestigious career. Since it gives it this officialness and you know that film has, like it states in the article. It says film wasn't considered film was a fine art until authorship and credentials were put into it. So maybe I could be wrong, and authorship might skyrocket the industry, and might push it to a level where it's seen as like a prestigious you know a prestigious career. But I mean, like I said earlier, I think various pieces of work or individual pieces of work should be giving authorship to the artist. But like it states in this last sentence right here. It says, while theories of graphic authorship may change the way work is made, critics must still question what it does and how it does, not where it comes from. I totally agree with that. It's what it's the message the piece is supposed. The message is more important than who made it, I think. Maybe not to them, but to your audience, I feel they get a more positive response from just looking at it than knowing who made it. And I think that's the most important thing is that you're being able to get a reaction from people with design, and I think that's more important than people knowing if you did it or not, because I think you know that you did it, and that should you should be proud of that. So anyways, I'd like to close out this video segment. I know it wasn't the best video segment, but I would like to close it out by saying that's this argument kind of like gives me reminds me that the reason why I did design, because I never claim to have made up any ideas, or I look at stuff online all the time, so this article really relates to me because I used to think that I've made up everything. Everything I did was gold, but over the years I've become a lot more humble, and I came to a conclusion that I didn't make up any of these ideas. Maybe not consciously, but subconsciously I'm being influenced by outside factors in my life. So like I said before, like even though my ideas might not be mine, it's how I produced what I did that makes it mine. So, and that's the most important thing: how it's done and what it does. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this late night video segment, and I hope you have a good summer. All right, and thanks for the opportunity for me to make up my grade. All right, bye.